Some of the most tragic cases that we've worked on here at Zarzaur Law are those involving the deaths of children, specifically the deaths of children from what's called hot car related reasons. And obviously that's usually a summertime or late spring, early fall situation where a child is left in the back seat, typically by a caregiver, or they independently access the vehicle without the parents knowing, or the supervisor or the child's caregiver noticing that the child actually entered the vehicle, and for whatever reason they can't exit. But what's important to understand is that in the summer, when the temperature is high, it only takes several minutes sometimes for the temperature in the vehicle to become fatal to a child. So you may think, oh, I'm just going to run in the store real quick. I don't need to have the air conditioner running, and it's not safe for me to leave the car running with the child in the car, because the child may hit the gear and it may put it in drive and the car may take off, right? Well, here's the problem with that. Even if you're in somewhere for several minutes, that may be, depending on the temperature, that may be a significant length of time from a closed vehicle environment to cause enough temperature elevation to injure the child or kill the child. So it's always better to not do that, ever, intentionally. Now, a lot of these happen when caregivers are caring for a child of yours in your absence. And there are ways to encourage that not take place, obviously. First of all, you need to know whether or not your caregiver is going to be transporting your child anywhere. If that's the case, you need to make sure they understand that this is a reality, and you should have a conversation with that caregiver about how dangerous it is to leave a child in a car that is hot, a hot car. The other thing you should know is that you should also do research if you're taking your child to a facility that involves transportation at any point in time. You need to understand completely who is going to be in charge, what type of vehicles will be used in the transportation, where they're going to, what process, this is important, what process do you have in place to make sure that you count the number of children that enter the car, and you count the number of children that leave the car, and is that done in writing? Are those documents kept? Who supervises that process? Are all the drivers kept to hold that responsibility? There are some facilities that have policies where there's a teacher at the front of the vehicle, and there's always a teacher at the back of the vehicle, and the teacher at the back of the vehicle does not exit the vehicle until everybody else has cleared the vehicle. There's a lot of safe policies and procedures that can be used in a group caregiving environment where there's more than one or two children under the supervision of a caregiver. So this is summer. We're in June here in the Panhandle of Florida, and it is time for us to be conscious of this, especially if you're putting your child in the care of another person or facility. If you have any questions about hot car cases, you can find us on the web at zarzaurlaw.com, or you can call us at 855-HIRE-JOE. Thank you.